Now, my wife is on television a certain type of way, right? And I was just thinking about, I don't even want to see a stupid bitch a certain type of way. She's a hostage right now by a dildo. You listen, look. A stupid bitch, a hostage by a dildo. This is why I'm getting rid of, yo, you see the tendril empresses? This is why I was telling you about the stupid, yo, listen. Yo, listen. Let me explain something to you, my nigga. I turned to the commercial just now. The nigga says, "Now you're mad," and then she was putting things in a pot, containers in a pot of water to boil and to make food without it even being known that it was making food a certain type of way. Like she done took her own nut. It's like my daughter done took her own nut and trying to use my wife's magic to cause a person's reaction to the physical reality because she wants finances and the secrecy, and then now she knows. It's like as I'm telling you this. Imagine if you have demented kids just knowing how to go after my wife a certain type of way. Now, my wife has to, now her martial arts kicking now. Now, the magic to her martial arts is the only thing that's going to save my family and me getting certain things a certain type of way in the physical, sexually, emotionally, and also me having to be happy emotions naturally, or me having to do certain forms of practicing martial arts on a leisure time when nobody's around for my wife to regard her own habitation to combat the fucked up force and energy that she's causing. And then on top of it, I'm already commanding the energy to disregard what that man and whatever that girl is doing just trying to kill my family. I'm already giving that up. Now, the possession spirits are here and view me of all force and energy in life. Hear me. If you listen, I'm already giving you that order. If you're out there because another girl used sperm magic to go gyrate a form of energy just to be able to get rid of the purity of the family because they didn't know, because they're not supposed to know the highness of the quality of her conscience that really makes her empress a certain type of way when it comes to her secrecy of her magic or her mythology or metaphysics. They have to disregard that person that's trying to use the magic against her to make her kill herself of her secrecy because the fact that she's been mad for so long, the people realizing what's going on, and then on top of it, the wrong placement that she already put her emotions in already. Because let me tell you something, the dildo now, once it's on a high level, is an element that doesn't have a feeling for her habitation a certain type of way. It's like a false feeling. It's creating a certain emotion for her, but the dildo's not getting the real feeling a certain type of way. And then when it's trying to fulfill that real feeling, it's just like a numbness in the reality. So now it's just looking at my wife like a stupid bitch. And on top of it, the real person of the element is already feeling hurt. And that person's probably already given the command to go kill my wife because now it's becoming a rapist emotion of my wife's habitation because now it's not being fulfilled a certain type of way. You just see my wife was being slothful and slackful with the magic a certain type of way with her own emotions that was, and then on top of it, it's probably looking at her. It's probably looking at her beyond. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right there. You see? The nigga that knows what's going on. Look. Cab, get the fuck out of here. Get the. The nigga. You see? Oh my god. Oh my god. The nigga would be looking for. You can't blame the nigga. The nigga being a real nigga too at the same time. The nigga done killed himself for nothing. Nigga done killed himself for nothing, my nigga. The nigga. Yeah, oh shit. It's like, and then on top of it, it's wasting, and it has some finance. It's just like the worst deal. It's like a bulletproof vest deal. It's like the nigga, the nigga. Look. I'm guaranteed. Yo, my nigga, it's a bulletproof. Yo, listen. That's like a bulletproof. Yo, listen, my nigga. It's like a bulletproof vest. He's thinking. Imagine a dildo trying to counter the reaction of the reality because it's realizing it's already having a numbing effect. So its acknowledgement is kicking in of having the numbing effect. Then it has to be the bulletproof dildo a certain type of way for the reality for itself. Then on top of it, then the higher empress of the situation, even of the value and the currency that's being spent, is already wanting to kill the other empress because her irresponsibility of causing beyond. Now imagine having planets in you and then you causing the death of the purity that regarded the reason of your planets. And then once those die, the star beings are gonna think that you went crazy a certain type of way. They're gonna be like, yo, you know how people used to call me crazy because they knew I was Zeus. So they used to look at me because my eyes would turn another color a certain type of way. And when I get at you, it's like, oh my God. And it was, I'm already handsome, and then I'm beyond alluring, and then my intensity is a certain way. It's crazy the way I get at individuals. So my wife, they're looking at my wife also like she's crazy, like she's saying fool, fool, fool. They're looking at my wife like she's fool, like she's gonna cause me to be a certain type of way, and then it's gonna be beyond a person can handle because my martial arts is beyond precise. I'm not gonna do that to innocent people a certain type of way after everything that happened. Before I used to think it was fun with my wife because pleasing my wife. But then I had to, secretly, I couldn't tell my wife, yo, listen, you see what you're doing? When the kids realize the things that happen in the paradigm of time, I know she's feeling that they have to realize the reason why she's their mother and their real mother, they have to honor her. So she'll continue doing it. It's like being vindictive. She's gonna continue doing it because she wants her kids to be precise when it comes to her martial arts and her magic. So she'll continue doing it, and that's her mind frame. You can't blame her for her wanting to restrain or wanting her not to diminish in a physical reality. But I'm not gonna go out and go hurt innocent people when certain things were done a certain type of way. I'm not gonna do that a certain type of way. This is the year of the reflection. I'm not if I'm about education and I wanted love, I'm not gonna go hurt certain people a certain type of way. They have to realize why not to depress me. So if my wife wants that, I gotta show her the way to go about it without even having to go stoop to a certain level for her reality of the mentality of the infant, uh, of the false emotions that other people's causing a certain type of way and that she caused to herself. So they have to know how to conduct, if they're reconditioning, how to conduct a certain type of thing because now their own life, they're gonna see they took the realness of their life away and it's gonna hurt them more in remorse because the reality they gotta live with for taking the real life that really cared about a situation is devastating to the reality. You do not want to cause a reality of Sin City and continue with that type of slothful, flatness emotion because it'll cause the detrimentalness to a person's physical habitation. And then it'll be something like the end of the Fist of the North Star where, it'll be like the monster energy sees, like the energy sees that you're a monster and it just didn't need you and it just realizes like you can't go on like that. And then it just what I'm saying, like you don't want certain things you don't want certain things to happen to certain people a certain way. You gotta be careful. Let me explain something to you. Then on top of it, my wife of the value, my wife of the emotion of the dildo, then the child of the greed that's combating with my wife because she wants to be more than my wife. And then on top of it, you remember I already married. So when I marry into the physical, that's already a high acknowledgement. Even my children, even if I have sex with them, I'm gonna want you to acknowledge them and honor them to a high point because they didn't waste a point of their habitation for fulfillment and then they want to know the little extra that another person doesn't know a certain type of way, why certain things were done and then certain things a certain type of way, what was going on with them, how was their habitation at the time, how come they ended up a certain type of way, and then they're gonna realize my empress is more than that. And look at how she is, and she wasn't even in the physical. So you be careful of that dangerous situation that you're causing, because my empress never embodied an energy of energy's purity of life. It can't embody a certain type of way of an energy if it wasn't the highest form of purity of life. Even when a person's reconditioning, ruining a person's life and reconditioning them, it's just like, and I'm being in a form I'm being nice even in my vocabulary expression. At the same time, I'm being precise and clear in my vocabulary expression when I'm telling you the physical reality to know how to regard the situation even when it comes to the physics. So, you gotta be real careful to the physical. Your homie that just left there with the red sneakers on his feet, man, be careful with shit because he might have been wanting to cause identity theft on a level, but at the same time, he just might have been wanting to know what was up, and then she might be ridiculous. She might be getting nervous because he already done got certain pull and shit. So he done witnessed certain things a certain type of way, and it's causing my wife to. It's causing my wife. It's just like if my wife was cheating with an element dildo, she's looking for fulfillment. I made everything in life, but in the same time, another nigga is looking to take over the emotion that's gonna cause a death because a person that's not getting fulfillment and then causing this loving the life a certain type of way is being fake. So it's causing a rapist mentality. It's gonna cause. It's just like you see how the fistula fight with two dragons. It's like two dragons, two men that's the art, the allegory of the art. Two men that's highly skilled in martial arts are gonna get at each other at a time, and then that's gonna cause a real bout. And then if another man been already weakening my wife's reality, my wife is gonna end up losing what she loves and losing herself because after she loses everything she loves that really cares about her, she'll never be able to manifest in the physical reality because the person that's taking away everything is a numbness that never really cared for her, was just looking at her like a fuck. And then, they said that we said, well, I'm with the thugs, sitting little dogs, I'm getting my connected daughter had it all in her mouth. She was so, oh shit! There you go! Wow! Wow, man! Oh man! And I'm the real situation because a man says, how did we end up like this, my nigga? I've been fighting all my life. All another nigga is waiting for. It's just, oh, okay, that's the nigga I'm out. And then think about it. I mean, look at where I'm at right now. Another nigga, he thinking about, yo, Benjamin, if we a dildo, yo, me is the one that made all the planets, right? So he made everything of all the planets. Damn, I can't kill my dad for those stupid bitches. Like, he can't do an absolute. Yo, my nigga. Matter of fact, speaking about what I was just saying, I gotta go amuse myself a certain way. Loved one, January 13th, 2019.